The Incredible Years Parent Program is an evidence-based curriculum designed to promote positive parenting skills in order to prevent and treat behavior problems in young children. Group facilitators follow a comprehensive manual and show brief video vignettes to trigger discussions and practices with groups of parents. Parents attend 2-hour sessions for 12 to 14 weeks, beginning with topics that build a foundation of positive relationships with children and progressing to effective discipline strategies. This videotape shows short examples of the parent program and how it is delivered with actual groups.
So why don't we start with Sadia?
The Incredible Years Parent Program has been evaluated and implemented with parents of many different cultural backgrounds and languages with success.
Many of these principles apply to just all relationships.
Its effectiveness has to do with the group leader's skills at being collaborative with parents.
I know you don't like me, Mommy. You don't like me. If you like me, you tell me you liked me.
This involves helping parents set personal goals for themselves, as well as their children, and then helping them learn the parenting principles that they can apply to achieve their goals.
What you want is your child to learn how to self-regulate and not just learn how to get out of timeout.
The first 6 to 7 weeks of this parent curriculum focuses on promoting a strong relationship between parents and children. Parents learn child-directed play in the form of social, emotional, and academic coaching.
Wow, nice praise.
Parents identify behaviors they want to see more of and then learn how their attention, encouragement, and coaching skills can be used to strengthen and motivate their children to use these behaviors. Video vignettes of play interactions, such as those seen here, are used to model behaviors and spur discussion of key principles.
Good job, Mamoon. Good job. Good job. Good, Alan. Look at that.
Wow,
you guys are taking turns.
You have to kind of push down hard, don't you? Oh, that was good job, Simone. You were patient. That was a
Where
lot.
should I put this? Wherever you want. Thank you.
You guys are being so friendly, building together. That was great asking.
This next vignette is shown to spur a discussion of how to end a playtime.
Is that okay? Why don't you put them away? Okay? I'm putting these toys away now. Yeah, I'm putting them away. It's almost time to go. Yeah, it's almost time to go, so we have to put the toys away.
Parents are given home activities to practice the skills they have learned during the week. Watch as the parents report on their experiences.
Let's do a little discussion about homework this past week. The homework or home assignment was a little different this week in that we sent you all home with the Play-Doh, so I'm really anxious to hear about how that went, how those play sessions were. How'd it go, Ebony?
It was good.
Yeah? What'd you guys make?
We made a car, different color wheels. And we did that on our kitchen floor upstairs.
Great.
You know, we did all kinds of things. Made monsters, made people.
Excellent. Anybody try using some of the descriptive commenting that we talked about way back when? Yeah?
Colors and the shapes of the wheels.
Anybody else want to share an experience on play?
You trying to
How'd it go?
Well, we didn't do Play-Doh, but I was really fortunate yesterday. I had some free time, and so I was able to come to the school and hang out with them for about 3 hours.
Oh, that's great. Wow. That's wonderful time. Wonderful time spent. And Latrina, were you about to talk about?
Over there on the floor.
What's that?
Sue was asking me, did I do Play-Doh time? Yeah, we did. We
Good.
sat, and both of the boys, they were making like little snowmans. They did the made the pizza. The cars, we made the cars. And they would have me eating the pizza. They did good. We did good. And I used some of the descriptive words, you know, as far as the colors, the shapes, and oh, that's very creative. Oh, you're making this, you know. We had fun.
I'm so proud of you guys.
This is great.
This is
great.
great.
This is really nice.
In the next group, we see interpreters for each parent reporting back on the parent's experiences at home using the child-directed play techniques.
So Tweet was able to play with her son every day, coloring, playing with games, puzzle, and toys. And she was able to use the descriptive commenting that we talk about.
Great. Wow.
Very good.
That's
And the
great.
child response, all of them has been very good, and parents' reaction, very happy. And Terry really loved the descriptive commenting.
Tell me, Tuyat, what sort of descriptive commenting did you do? What did you say?
Thì như mình nói theo kêu nó ta rì cái như là mình tô màu đó, ta rì lấy cái viết màu vàng, màu đỏ, màu xanh, ta lấy.
So as you select the colors, you can say, oh, you pick yellow, you pick red crayons, the color of the crayons, while they were coloring. Paint. He knows the colors, but she was just reviewing them.
Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I was trying to coloring and puzzle, so it was coloring different animals using different colors. So I was trying to describe.
Oh, good.
Oh, you coloring his face, his leg, like
Oh,
that.
great. Yeah.
Nice color, like
The
that.
body parts of the animals. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Did it feel okay? Yes.
That's great. That's great. Wow.
Well, Sophia said here, almost she spent almost half hour every day in playing with him. Some of the things they did was reading, playing Legos, blocks, reading, writing, and doing some puzzles.
Wow, great.
Wonderful. Good.
Oh, that's great.
So Edmund, he tried to use a lot of praise
Good.
to encourage
Wonderful. Nice work.
Practicing play skills in the group session is essential to parents' successful use of them with their children at home.
So are you the mom?
Yes.
Okay. So you could just be describing, you know, even the colored items that she's picking up. Or
Oh, I think you're looking at that orange color, right?
Yeah. That's black orange. That's brown orange.
So bad. Yes.
you could just say, turned it around. Oh, wow, nice praise.
The next program in the curriculum is how to praise and encourage children. The group facilitator introduces the topic.
Today we're going to start on a new topic area called praise.
Models praise.
So praise is something like, oh, Sadia, thank you for sitting so quietly and doing such a good job interpreting.
Yeah, and I could praise Julie that, Julie, thank you for giving all that important information to the group. That was so nice of you.
And brainstorms the advantages of praise.
So the first question is, how does the child benefit, or what are the benefits that a child gets when a parent praises them? Okay, Tiet had something
Just
to add.
elaborate on that part, because she feel good because when she praises him, he would come and hugs her and give her a kiss.
Okay, so an added benefit is there might be a hug and kiss involved.
An average of 10 to 12 vignettes are shown and discussed each week.
This time I really want you to focus on his facial expression, his tone of voice, to see how that affects the praise.
You got all different colors. Try green one.
Sheet name, okay.
Ooh, wow, that's really neat. What is that? Looks like a windmill, huh? Is that what that?
No, it's a monster. It's supposed to be a monster.
A monster.
Yeah, and this is so.
Okay, what made this praise effective? Okay.
Yes, they said he was encouraging him, but like making a big noise of that thing, like, wow, what's that?
Okay.
And his voice and his face was happy.
Okay. So I don't think we had that. We have tone of voice should be friendly, but his tone of voice was very enthusiastic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very
Happy.
excited.
By the end of the first half of the program, parents will be experiencing success with their parenting approaches. The second half of the curriculum focuses on helping parents learn to set limits effectively.
It's good to warn them, like 5 more minutes to clean up.
As well as understanding how to reduce the negative children's behaviors they have identified.
Really, this program helped me. One thing I success in this program is my boy.
Yeah.
he used to be selfish, and Grady never shared with his sister, who's Almond. Always mine, you know. Now he's learning.
Wow. Do you think it's because you've been praising him when he shares and helping him?
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, that's like $1 million to me.
Okay.
Excellent.
At this point in the program, parents will have experienced how powerful parental attention and praise is to promote their children's positive behaviors. One of the hardest strategies for many parents to understand is the value of withdrawing attention or ignoring misbehavior as a way of decreasing behaviors they want to see less of. First, it is important that parents understand what the word ignoring means.
So I'm curious, is there a word for ignore in Chinese? So what is that word?
Then they will view videotapes showing them how to ignore, followed by a practice of this skill.
You're just going to sort of whine to your parent, and parent, you are going to ignore.
Finally, they identify the particular behaviors they will practice ignoring at home.
So Terry tends to beg, and so you're going to ignore that. Okay.
In the next scene, you will see a mother who is having difficulty using the ignore approach with her daughter, who whines whenever the mother gets on the phone.
I'm working on ignoring when Aria is desperate to get attention when I'm on the telephone. And I have to admit, after about the third phone call, I'm extremely frustrated, and it's like, no, just go somewhere else. Anything, I'm on the telephone. But I'm working on I'm on the telephone, you have to wait until I'm off, and then not paying attention to what she says to me. Just let her go until she leaves. Extremely frustrating and very difficult right now.
Once the parent has described the problem and the group have come up with some ideas for how to handle the problem, the next step is to act out or practice the ideas. Watch now as this mother and her friend practice how they will set up training phone calls at home.
Yeah, so I've been having my hands full today too.
Yeah, some days are just really rough. Can hardly even talk on the phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I really understand that.
I know.
Who are you talking to?
It's just really... Yeah, my child's trying to talk to me on the phone too. Yeah. Are you trying to do that ignore thing that they told us to do?
Yeah, it's really...
No, Nico, I want it. It's mine, mine.
So they said they get worse before they get better.
Can't have it. I'm not going to let you.
Yeah.
Mommy, she won't let me have it.
Well, it sounds like you're really doing a good ignore over there.
Well, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's difficult because
Mommy, is it my turn to talk on the telephone yet?
I know. We're probably not going to talk. Yeah, okay. We're taking some deep breaths right now. We're going to ignore. Yeah. Oh, is she quiet now? Maybe she needs some praise.
Here's another sticker. Thank you for quieting down.
Wow, you are an impressive parent.
I try.
Once parents have learned to reduce their commands to those that are most important and to ignore misbehavior while giving lots of attention to pro-social behaviors, the next part of the curriculum focuses on how to handle aggressive behavior or severe oppositional behavior. For this, a technique called timeout is reserved. Its purpose is to remove attention for misbehavior while at the same time teaching the child how to self-regulate or calm down. In addition to practicing the timeout steps, the group leader also shows the parents videotape vignettes modeling the steps required to do timeout successfully. Next, watch how the group leader shows a vignette of a parent using timeout with his children. This vignette is used to trigger a collaborative discussion and to pull out key principles of using timeout successfully.
Okay, so let's watch what he does. Let's see how it goes. He's going to use this. He's going to try this, and he's going to use what we call the countdown strategy. And we'll begin to talk about it now. I'll talk about it a little bit more after the break, but we'll start looking at how he does this.
In this next vignette, notice how the father remains calm and avoids an argument about who started the fight.
You got all the wheels on!
Oh, too bad!
Yes!
Okay, guys, remember what I said about arguing and fighting? You're both going to have to take a time out now. Nicole, you go over to the chair in the hallway, and you'll have to sit there quietly for 5 minutes.
That's
Barry?
not my fault. That's not my fault. She started it.
That's 6 minutes for arguing.
No, but she grabbed it from me.
7.
But, no way. You always pick on me.
8 minutes.
So what about this?
The next week, the parents discuss their experiences of success.
I was so glad because Rosie, she was doing good. Good.
That's great. Did you get a chance to tell her that?
No. But I was telling her when she was getting, I said, Rosie, you're doing a good job today. Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, good. She loves that, doesn't she?
Yeah.
We left and went to Gerlene's house for a while, and the kids were playing outside, and they did pretty good. They did. No squabbles, no anything. So I guess some of the tools we've used are working.
Yeah.
Once parents have learned how to follow through with limits and understand which behaviors to ignore or impose a consequence, then they focus on learning how to teach their children to problem solve.
Let's make up a story together, okay?
Watch next as the leader shows a vignette and then uses this vignette to trigger a discussion about how to teach children problem solving through the use of books.
You never make that one of these stories.
I know, we'll make a story up
No,
about this boy.
you make the story.
Should we make a story?
You make the story.
Okay.
You make the story. You make the story.
Okay.
You make the story.
I'll start the story, all right? This boy here, his name is Jesse, and he's 5 years old. And this girl over here, her name is Sally, and she's also 5 years old. And look what's happening here.
How's Mom doing so far?
She got his attention.
Got his attention. What trick did she use?
Start doing what he said.
Yeah, she followed his lead. She's letting the little 3-year-old be in charge. 4-year-old maybe. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a big deal.
Periodically, group leaders ask the group to reflect on the progress they are making towards their goals.
Let's see, where we go. We got Daniel to help son be successful in school. What's your goal? Is it still relevant, or how are you?
Well, it's always going to be relevant, and he's got issues that are outside of what we can achieve learned here. But a lot of the stuff has been really helpful, and actually some of the modeling stuff has been most helpful, I think. Even like controlling my own temper and stuff. I think it's helped him control his temper at school.
Good for you.
He's good at reminding me that, it's not all bad.
Well, and I think you bring up another point that, sort of Ling was talking about, this whole modeling principle. It's so powerful. We don't want our kid to throw tantrums. They're gonna throw a lot less if we can work on, reducing our own tantrums.
Yeah, well, when the school tells you did something that you just did in front of him, that week, or, you kind of got to think about, well, there's probably a connection there.
Yeah.
If the kid throws the identical tantrum you threw.
That's telling you something. It's good you read the handwriting on the wall there. Good for you.
Yeah, I've continued to do what I've been doing and picked up some other things. The praise is really great. Yeah, not only am I just doing it, but I have a good understanding of
how it works and why it works.
Yeah, I was just doing it because it was opposite of what I had. So I knew it
Good for you. Sort of a self-made parent, able to parent very differently than you were parenting.
Yeah, really differently.
Yeah, that's really hard to do.
Yeah, the praise has worked fantastic.
It is important that the parenting programs be offered according to the protocols and order outlined in the manual, because each program builds on the prior program. The foundational relationship-building component of the curriculum assures that the discipline programs will be successful.
Amy Freeman, come on up here and get your certificate of participation.
By the end of the program, parents will have learned a set of behavior management principles and will understand how they can use those principles to not only promote their children's social and academic competence, but also to maintain a positive relationship in the future.
Yeah, congratulations.